You never had to follow a trend. All you ever had to do was be yourself. I've been creating content since 2018, and the number one thing that I've realized in all these years of content creation is that it never works when you're trying to be somebody that you're not. The entire time I've been creating, thinking I was creating things that people would like, but I would always find it unfulfilling. And it always made content creation this daunting task because I'm creating inauthentically. And I think that's something that doesn't get talked about enough. You see people give tips on how to grow, how to create a brand on the internet. But the only tip that you'll ever need in content creation is that you have to love what it is that you're making. And I know it's hard in the beginning because some people might ask, oh, what do I create? I saw a video today where a guy was talking about create the content that you consume. So if it is skits, do skits. If it is cooking videos, do cooking videos. Or if it is something like this where you're just hopping on, just you, the camera, and you're just spitting game, that's the content that I like to make. That's content that I like to watch. So it only makes sense that I make content like that. And honestly, I've been seeing the most amount of growth doing this because it doesn't feel unnatural. It feels right. And this also reminds me of a story in the Bible where Jesus and the disciples were out long night fishing and they couldn't catch any fish. And Jesus came up to them and he was like, so you guys didn't catch any fish? And they were like, nah, we've been out the entire night, haven't caught no fish. And all he said was cast your net to the right side. When they did that, they couldn't even pull up the net because there was an overflow of how many fish were in the water. And I think that ties back into just content creation, or honestly, it doesn't have to be content creation. It could be anything in your life. Sometimes it's not even that you're not working hard enough. More times than not, is that you're working hard, but in the wrong direction. So if you are somebody who is a content creator and you feel like you've been stuck at a particular number, view count, follower count, this might be your sign to try something different. Because there might be an idea that you've been wanting to do, but been too afraid to do so because you are too afraid of what people might think or if they'll like it or not. But the only person that ever had to like what it is that you're creating is you. And ultimately, the right people who are meant to receive that content will just follow naturally.